Welcome back to Earth 2150, the Moon Project, and welcome to the next mission for the Lunar Corporation, the Third Ring. Eliminate the UCS troops in Gamma Sector. Build mines and 2 power plants on the rubble of each destroyed UCS base. And here we go. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. The UCS has deployed their units in the Sunlight Theater, of course. This will make your job all the more difficult now that our sworn enemies know about our plans. But we don't have any other option but to continue. You've triumphed so often up until now that our recycling plants are filled to the brim with junk robots. Thank the goddess the UCS have chosen to go with computer brains totally lacking creativity. Hey, let's do this. Your mission sector has already been marked off by these UCS drones. Goddess, these things are stupid. After finishing off the enemy, start building a mining refinery and 2 platinum power plants in the crater near each enemy base. It should be easy to find those craters. They're full of resources. Yes, same thing again. So let's start building up stuff here as usual. I'm gonna start with probably power plant just here. Sure, why not? And then I'd also like a landing zone here, for obvious reasons. There we go. You here, ooh, we do actually have Thunderer here. The sonic weapons are sort of special because we don't actually get to research those. Get to research all kinds of other things. Oh, actually we do. Never mind, I take that back. Evidently we do. We got the heavy electro cannon. Well, look at you. Let's maybe prioritize you here a little bit. Upgrade detector here still being researched. You can please call in everyone here. And then I'd also like aerial supply center here as usual. And let's see if there's any resources here. You know what, maybe you guys here can investigate a little bit. Because I need a bit of a starting budget here. There are in fact resources here. Maybe I should have just built my base there. But you know what, never mind. That's a ton of resources already. Yeah, just here. You know what, let's actually cancel that. If I can. I can, no, that's fine, whatever. I don't really care. And then there we go. Can afford a third one here. So let's drop you just here. All good here. And then you please unload everyone here, thank you. You stay here. You two supply me here, of course. And then time to drop more mines here, as usual. The more I drop, the more resource I'll get in a shorter amount of time. Let's just queue them up here. Sooner or later I'm gonna have all the money here. There we go. The Fat Girl crew is here. You here? Yeah, you will be on base defense duty. And then let's see. I should probably get the nest here going at one point as well. And let's check the goals here. In the west, southwest, and south. Okay. Okay, there we are. What were you exactly doing there? I don't know. But don't think I can equip you with weapons, can I? No, I cannot. I could get a... Okay, so you don't actually have enough power, that's fine. Yes, even those big power plants have their limit. Yeah, that's fine, we can just drop another one here. Okay, come over here, just go west, see what happens. What's your mode right now? With the whole position here. Hello. Okay, all fine here. Follow this path here and then just destroy things. Yeah, it's just those goals. Nothing. Yeah, why are you... I guess do they want those resources maybe? Who knows? Also got some more fat girls, this time with the highest shield upgrades there are. You aren't even in the air here to start with. That's just sad. Yeah, they're sending all their workers over here for some reason, but well, whatever. You can just drive through here and everything just explodes. Again, if you're a little bit careful, you can just do this with your starting units, which you got like in the first mission. You don't need to do that, but you could if you wanted to. Especially because the electrocans are just so good. Can you reach that? Whatever, you can cut your power later. Here we are. I barely have any units here too. I guess I also went after these guys very early. So let's kill you here, because the last thing I need is one of you here to escape and then be difficult later on. Let's cut the power here if possible. To you here too. More power plants there, of course. Should have known there would be more, because there always is. This base looks like marginally smaller than... Actually, you know what? Maybe it isn't. Because this just keeps going. There's the repair crew. Enough with these construction robots here. Okay. Yeah, ooh, Salamander here, look at you. Nothing to build here, I guess. That's fine. More air unit. Well, not a whole lot, but one more air unit, I guess. Okay. Couple more things to destroy here. Do these guys even have a resource field? I mean, outside the crater, of course. I haven't seen one yet. I will see. Actually, it's right here. Never mind. So no hiding you here. Very good. Come over here. And this, oh, look at this nice pattern here. Being supplied here, very good. Were there for a second, those would be enemy air units, but no, they're my own. Can you reach that? Yes, you can. Yeah, I guess you have. I guess there were more guys on the ground here. Not that it matters. I guess they're coming from the other base. That's fine. Okay, there's still a couple more defense to destroy here, but I can already start calling in structures here. They already have a ton of money here to work with too. Yeah, can you reach that? Not really. It's a little bit annoying because I don't think... No. We need to eliminate all of this here, otherwise this base here does not count as having been destroyed. But you know what? You can reach that. I could actually design a fighter to do that. So let's maybe get a main base here. Because why not? And... so... where do we have the super fighter here? Shield generator, equipment 1. We've got the anti-air rocket launcher. We also have the regular rocket launcher, upgrade 1, which I guess should be anti-ground, shouldn't it? Otherwise, why would you have a specific anti-air rocket launcher? We'll find out. Let's kill you here. Yeah, so far so good. Actually, did we destroy all the stuff here? Yeah, looks like it doesn't. Actually, no, it doesn't. We came through that entrance, so this one here still needs to be taken care of. You dropped me that. Thank you very much. Let's get the... Get like 4 of you. Not that it matters all that much. Even though I'm also close-ish to my unit limit here. But also I'm close-ish to the amount of units I actually need here, I would say. Okay, you come over here, please. And then you can also get yourself supplied before we move on to the next base. Just to make things a little bit easier. And not that most of you actually need any sort of supplying, but still. There's still towers left here, sure, whatever. Here we go, do you have any suppliers left? We'll find out soon. You're here taking your time, but sure, whatever. I guess I could get yet more mines here if I really wanted to. Sure, why not? Oh well, they've got enough power here. They already have so much in the way of resources. Okay, and there you go, medium defense building, yeah. Heavy electro cannon, I want that as well. I think we're mostly good here, actually. We can move south here soon. I'm gonna wait until I have like 1 or 2 of you. Wow, you take long to build. Then again, you cost 2,000 credits. But I think build time... Oh, there we go. Build time still correlates with price here. I guess further south here for now, sure. Here we go. Very good, that was a lot of rockets. Well, this path here, that should lead us to the southern base, I guess. Yep, it should indeed. There's some units who are a little bit heavier, but nothing particularly scary, all things considered. Just more of the same. Quite a few more units here, but that's to be expected considering that these guys here had more time to prepare. I don't think they used for anything special, I think. Goodbye. You're next. The repair guys here can please also go. Going into chase mode here just because we'll make sure that my units here clear out stuff a little bit more automatically. No more of this, thank you. The other exit here. There we go. Another power plant here. Get more of this here, and you please get yourself paralyzed too, thank you. And maybe you just hang out here and let's see what you can pull off. While I destroy these structures here with these super fighters here, hopefully. Yeah, I always have a lot of repair units here. I also love to concentrate them. Fine with me. You here. Please destroy that, if you can. You can. And while your rockets do not deal a whole lot of damage. Yep. And you're gonna burn through half. This is just one tower, come on. You deal like no damage. That's that. You'll have to refuel before you can even destroy that second tower. But you know what? We can do that. Okay, then no more chasing. I'll take I'll take control here again. Okay. There's a lot of towers here, but I can take care of all of you here, because none of you will last long. Not enough lightning storm, my plan here. Why is there so many towers here? Seriously. Well, whatever. Liberate these resources here. And boom. Okay, then the miners here, they need to go as well. Okay, very good, very good. Another smiley face crater here. In the meantime, yes, so that western base has been destroyed. In that case, you should actually come back over here and get ready to destroy whatever defense buildings I can't destroy here. Well, we'll continue to rampage through this map here. Yeah, I think my suppliers probably ran to these towers here, but whatever. Don't really care. Electric cannons here are generally fine. Can you destroy that? That would be great. Can actually. I think this was the last of your rockets, but sure, whatever. Come over here. You know what? You could actually go all the way up here and then attack that base from the north. How about that? You're fully supplied here, so you can come over here and then destroy whatever's left here, which should be a couple of, yeah, maybe just this one tower here, maybe. Who knows? In the meantime, power plants here. And a bunch more mines. Yeah, I'm sure you have come on attack. I think this campaign is actually a bit longer than some of the, some of the previous ones. The one campaign we've played before. But at the same time, it's also like a bit more repetitive, because we don't really have much variety here, do we? But sure. You please destroy this tower here, thank you. Who was attacking here? That doesn't matter, we can destroy them easily. Oh, hello. Or can we? Do you have any missiles left to do that? Maybe. Maybe you here should actually go for this guy here. Wait, can you do that? Yeah, I guess you can. Because the regular rockets can also attack. Actually, we still have rockets left, so... Or do we? No, not anymore, I guess. No, still have a couple left. And you can't really fly in a straight line here because terrain still applies to you. We need to dodge you here. You're almost dead, in fact. But where are those fighters? You hurry up a little bit, please. And you here will flee if you can. Lucky you. And then you go back to business here. Oh, we're actually being attacked here. That's not ideal because we don't have much to defend ourselves with here. So I think you have to go on a little detour here because otherwise that's going to be quite annoying to deal with. You go all the way through there. This is fine because I can always just call in more buildings. Yeah, nothing matters. This is still a bit of an annoyance, but not a real problem. Also saw an enemy unit there, but never mind. Can you please destroy that? And let's see. Oh yeah, more here, sure, whatever. Do you have enough juice for that? I'm not so sure. We'll find out. You maybe gather here because they had some heavy units there. Now let's see, is that it? No, that is not it for this base here. You know what? You get your own supply station just here. Because why not? They attack our mines here? No, they didn't actually. Oh, did they have thunderers there? However, they are attacking here. Actually, no, they're mining here. Okay, well, I can deal with that as well. And now, you know what? Do we actually need to do that? Maybe we don't. We are just going to drop you here. And then change weapons here. Shield here and heavy electro cannon. And then another electro cannon here. And the rocket launcher here, sure. Why not? You can probably kill all of these guys if you really want to. And then, oh yeah, you're still here. Sure. Get another landing zone here. Then another generator. I still have the generator in the north. That's probably fine, but you never know. Let's get a supply center here. Then also a main base here and I have a defense. Yeah, I shouldn't have aborted that, but never mind. You know what, this should be good enough. Go south here.
The research is completed.
Really? Can we not reach these guys? I guess we're gonna have to go over here. Or whatever. Yeah, you're not gonna survive all of this here, I'm afraid.
We finished exploiting the mineral field.
I guess this counts as... I guess the transport's already here, are we? It's fine. Whoever comes over there gonna get themselves zapped here. Let's get like one defender here. Just a basic one. And you here can build me more Mercuries this time. What's happening here? That's just more for you, that's fine. You can also kill everyone on the way here. Yeah, none of you is gonna survive this. Doing you, even though you're combat units, you're not even... We've got... Oh, they actually did forward all their stuff here, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Interesting. And no more of this here. Here, be a bit careful because you have no... I think you're actually dead. No, you're not for some reason. But I really need you to... all these towers here, because there's always more towers. Where those came from. Okay, whenever I move up to one tower, I need to take care of the next one here. Might have some actual casualties here, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Because I can probably replace some of the fat girls here with crushers at one point anyway. How much in the way of miners can you actually afford here? Not sure. Yeah, I'm down to none, so I've lost like 3 of these guys here, but that's, or girls, but that's fine. Just hang out here for a bit. Heavy defense buildings here, and Mercury, Thunderer. But yeah, no, still don't have the Crusher. I think that's gonna take one more ring mission here, which there are 4. These guys here sure have a lot of resources to throw at these problems here. They also have a lot more harvesters here. Different others even yeah, might even have some different models, but anyway, yeah. Just hang out here. Destroy more defenses here because they need destroying. Whenever I move further south, there's always more buildings to destroy. Okay, let's forget about this and just take a step back here. And kill everyone here first. All of you need to disappear. You don't want to go in here with air units, I think, because they have quite a lot of anti-air towers here. And they are actually energy weapon anti-air towers. So I guess with shields maybe it's not that bad. But still, okay. Nope, still not done here. They keep sending more. So the only way is to destroy their production facilities, obviously. I think this has to be like the highest number of harvesters we've ever seen, like a single mission. At least I wouldn't know where more would have appeared. Let's put it that way. There we go, another power plant is down. I think they just have repairers and harvesters left here now. At least that's what it feels like. Here we go. And no worries, at one point I'm going to destroy everything here. Just going to take a moment. Especially production facilities, because you're still producing these harvesters here. Okay, here's another power plant. No more refineries, please. Okay. Now for the southern exit here, sure, whatever. But I'm gonna leave before I've destroyed everything here, or at least most of the space here. Very good. Lots of refineries here, which I guess you need if you have a million harvesters. Yeah, this feels a bit odd that the AI would build that much, but then again there's a lot of resources here, so I guess from that point of view it's justified. Maybe their script works that way, that they know there's like a million resources on here, which there might actually be, because I already have 750,000. They just built in a number of harvesters accordingly. They seem to have quite a lot of money because they kept building those. Okay. Come over here then. And let's see, what have we actually destroyed here? Just the western base. Okay, so there's something left. It could just be like one building somewhere. Do they have more stuff left here? No, it doesn't look like it. I thought maybe I'd overlooked another exit there. Never mind. So you fly over here. Anything left here? Doesn't look like it. Fortunately, no AI commanders in this game here. Okay, let's fly over here. I want to see what they have there. Well, I guess you could actually come over here as well. And I can just get you a supply center here because you're gonna need that considering how much ammunition you waste trying to destroy like one base defense. Then again, I guess it's not wasted, you just need that much. Supply center here, thank you. You here will also go into chess enemy mode just in case you find something. Very good, very good. You can do it. Thank you. Let's wait for the... I guess you could kill these guys here if you really want to. Because why not? Not that you're like relevant in any way, shape or form, but you never know. So what's the deal here? Yeah, actually only need to destroy the western base and that's it. In that case... Wait a second. The southwestern one, yeah. My bad. So you please come back to your landing zone. Actually, guess I have to send you back to base before I can get you out of here. But that's fine. And the southwestern one. So let's see about that. Is there actually more stuff here? We'll find out now. Also research doing here. I actually have almost everything except the anti-missile, so that's great, I guess. On your way back, have fun with that. Might be like even more resources, but I don't really care, I've got so much. This has like no relevance at this point. Okay, super fighters, please come over here. I must have looked like one building here, so... Let's see. Could exploit all these resources, but they're just totally irrelevant at this point here. So I'm not gonna bother, and I already have so much money here. Yeah, I'm gonna have like 2 million once I leave here. I literally can't build that many units. Like, the unit limit is way lower than that's like 100,000 or so. As in like not the number of units, but the amount of... Oh, here we go. Is that really the last thing I need to destroy here? Let's see. It sure is. Hey, this is more exciting than watching Mother Knows Best. There's only one sector left, then we've restored peace and tranquility, on Luna at least. Isn't that fantastic? We'll all be watching your next mission with our fingers crossed. We simply must prevail. Health and happiness. Well, there we go, look at that. So, you come over here, please. Okay, let's call the transport here. I'm not really done here, but I don't need all these resources here. There's so much left, but there's just nothing to do with that money, so there's no real point in hoarding it. Especially because it takes so long to actually get all these resources here. You here are mostly... let's go and supply you here while we're at it. Or you know what, I can do that back home. You're still pretty banged up, but I guess you should generate as well, shouldn't you? Like all the units? Maybe not? Well, I guess not. They forget to get this one here, regeneration, maybe. And never mind. In here with all of you, please. Good thing I got a bunch of units killed, because now I actually have exactly the space I need here. I could sell more stuff and whatnot, but none of this matters at this point. And here we go, once more. I almost got 1 million here, without even waiting at the end of the mission here. Yeah, not so difficult overall. I probably could have researched defensive structures a little bit earlier, then I could have fended off that one attack, but got so much in the way of resources, none of this matters, and since I can just call in buildings as long as I have money, I also don't need to worry about losing my landing zone and all my workers also, because there are no workers. Thanks for watching and take care.